Alrighty, so pulled over here, and I do have my lights going because anytime this truck is going to be stopped and parked somewhere, and I'm doing stuff that could be working on something with the truck, lights are going to be on because if someone hits me for any odd reason, the lights were on, and insurance can't say that for whatever they couldn't see me. So some people may say, oh, you have your lights on, you're just a stupid idiot. Go ahead and say it, I don't care, because I don't need something to happen and insurance say, we didn't have your lights where you're parked somewhere doing something with the work truck with your welding rig. So anywho's, that's why the lights are going. If someone has an issue, don't care. But one thing I want to go over, just picked up the tanks at MPB, so thank you to Gus, Bobby, Daniel, thank you all for the tanks. Really appreciate the pricing y'all gave me. You always do right by me, and I really appreciate it. One thing I have to figure out for these is how to get them stopped rocking, because I hit some speed bumps, and this so I'm going to try and find something before I get back to the yard that there needs to be something to quit those things from rocking. Now, all I have is what's on the rig, and I don't know what's going to be in there, but I'm going to try and figure out, see what got. I even have some of these because I don't have anywhere else to put them. It's been one of the dilemmas, as y'all will find out. So I ran out of space. So that's not enough, and I also don't want the plastic to break. That's why I'm not going to use anything like that. Even though it could go right up in there, but I don't want to break the plastic. So I'm going to see what I can do. I can see I'm going to stuff some chains in here or something. Got plenty of chains. Might stuff some chains in. I'm going to figure something out, most likely. If I don't, I'm going to go super slow to the yard because I don't need this stripping threads, because it's a lot of weight. When you got this kind of weight just going back and forth, it can cause some serious damage pulling out these screws, and don't need anything messed up for the truck. So that's going to be game plan. Just going to be figuring this out for a little bit. If I can't, it's just going to be a super slow drive. Very, very slow drive, because I don't need this thing stripping out threads or just taking out the bed. So that's a little bit extra thing. If you are going to be making tank holders like this, make sure that you have something in there to where it's not going to rattle back and forth. I didn't think it'd be this bad to start off with. I'm thinking that I can get some angle iron, not right now, but over the weekend or something, get some angle iron and put it down there. And obviously the corner going up towards the tank, not mimicking the side here, but the angle going towards the plate, the tanks. And I have some angle at the yard that I've been doing some stuff with, so I might try that. We'll see how that goes, but for the moment, I'll just be working on this. Yeah, that's what's going on. Alrighty, so a little bit on the ball, thinking just what I had on hand, because things aren't fitting in the toolboxes as I thought they would. So just kind of stuff I've had on hand to make everything stop rattling from either tank holder. The top one is actually the bicycle chain, whatever you want to call it. It's the cable that's wrapped in kind of a plastic coating. It's what's holding the ladders down and locked, if y'all can see the lock on there. So I have one of those still in its wrapper and everything, so it's in between the tank holder on the right side of the oxygen tank. The two propane tanks, obviously I can't get to the back one, so what I did is I shoved down this TIG rod case, and maybe it might prevent it from hitting the back one to the side. See, and then I shoved my leathers in on this one. Over here, the CO2 and CO2 argon mix both have a welding glove. My welding gloves that have all the duct tape on them, as y'all seen. Some of the most used gloves in the world that are still holding strong with more duct tape. They are buffering some of the back and forth. It's not near as bad as what it was. So that is what's going to get me back to the yard in that drive. All right, so I'm gonna go lock these up and head on back to the yard. But the lights are doing great. Very happy with it. There will be more review on the lights a different time when y'all can see the whole truck. Again, I'm not showing the whole truck yet because I want to keep it a little bit suspenseful. Once the truck is in complete readiness for operation in the field, y'all will see the full truck with the logo, the corporation's name, and everything on the side. So I'm very excited for that, but just a little bit longer, y'all. It's looking like things will be pushed back till later next week, if not the following week, but it's almost here. I know more delays, but that's okay. It's gonna push through and it's all gonna be good. Everything's turning out great. Just a little bit slower than expected on all these fronts, but that's fine. Everything's gonna be great. Super excited to get this out in the field. And I'll obviously keep you all updated on each delay that has happened and the solutions for each. And that will be coming up very soon. Hope y'all enjoy it, and I'll see y'all in the next vlog.